happen. So, also, it's made for water, not sugary substances where flies would be attracted to it. So, if you're using it that way, make sure you use a napkin on it after each time you gulp on it. Every time anything of opening it. And then, what else? All right. So, as good people and the um let's see. Oh, right. So, all right. Here we go. 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 So, everyone, you have a understanding of what things go to for me, right? I ain't yelling about no businesses, things like that of my inventions for you. And yeah, all right. So, and nothing I say will be unfounded unless specifically meant to mess you up, and I'll leave it like that, right? It won't equal into something else. You've been thinking, anyways. Right? We should get the fuck out the way, right? Uh, army of. It's, I'm calling in the Marines now. Man, I don't know when that's gonna go down, bro. Whoa. No, there's these. So just all right. Well, uh, Honkster draftees. Oh, hell no, we getting you Huckster. They're the A team, right? Paperwork was the C team, right? Um, D and E, and then F. Either way, whatever you the win or the loss. All right, and as good draftees. Hold on, I need my caffeine, also known as alcohol. Well, I never. All right, ladies, one of those for you. No, so those of you in trouble, you have to remember only 10% are the version of the sellout. All right. So if you'll just band together, right? Um, so had we not missed those 2 years, y'all would have got the Leo would have got the job done after I said about the EKG machine in there. Haven't any less one of those sons of bitches. Yep. Um, and then this is where what we were left with, right? All of you and your paranoid schizophrenias of self non worth. Damn, I didn't grab those other napkins to also um, fill out. Oh, we should get another jug of love. You know what's good about this? Also, shocker, bro. You can choose to put the air release thing in. You can pop this little thing. It has to be that. And you, like, with the tip of a knife or a fork. Excuse me, a fork. I don't know. But it's definitely a fork. I know that much. Right? One of the tips and the corner. And pop it right on out, if anything. And then, actually, I should open it up and look to see what's underneath. We should get another chug of lug, right, draftees? Oops. Sort of missed there, but okay. See you later, alligators. All right. Well, let's see. Me and my old ass. No, yeah, it's just this body is old ish. No, these grays are like before my time, you know? How the crease is after my time. Draftees, how could you let this happen to I should put this on me. How can you do this to me, man? How can you sit there and not do what I say? Right? You're the only people on the court also who go off of direct, right? Work with me. All right. I will save some of you from having to sit there like freaking an exhibit at a museum. All right. And it has nothing to do with if you smoked weed or not, right? Little villages or groups that might have been sheltered from it. All right. Because so draftees, so you're it's like letting me down, and you know it. All right. All these differences that I gave you, right, were through skepticism, that things were still the way they were and not done. Not me trying. Yeah, I know damn well I like you as an individual. All right. I listen to Wu Tang, so what? So um in all actuality, it just means I have a broad horizon. Not I gave them props. Why wouldn't I give you props, yo? Oh, and that comment about the African Americans being worse shit was just the dudes. The whole predicament of the situation. I wasn't like Oh well, no, and also it was the time when I was saying things like, "Oh, there go them crazy white boy comments, right? Look out for that! Oh, get the hell away from him, child!" Is what was told to them, right? He'll go off and end up in jail over stupid shit. They knew the paperwork would do it. You understand me? You know what I said. So if you get what you're going to get, draftees, front and center, right? Uh, so let's see. Draftees, right? So, just residual of alcohol easily, easily. So, all right. Don't you want space more? It's not our job. No, so all right. Uh, uh, I swear I'm getting there. Keep laughing. Too lazy to turn it on. All right. So space. All right. Okay. So, um, let's see. So, and I am not sitting here on my Saturday talking to girls, right, draftees, the girlies, in any way, shape, or form when I say these things. All right, you can't be hiding me away from public anymore, right? I busted or enlightened everyone to the whole 2000 end of 2019. All right, so let's see. I just love this so much. I'm gonna put you on the spot, and then ain't nobody care anymore. They want the shit done. So that means, all right, following through, and on your off time when you can, help people who can't help themselves. All right, and only give positive influence towards draftees where you know you meet the inside of that scenario. Okay. And then unless you're a dude draftee, go to neutral. And then if anything, they're just loud with you real quick or something, and you just know to back off. Playing it fair and simple, and you got to say things right. Make your opening one-liner. I would learn one-liner covering it all and fun. All right. And I'll stop calling you Jesus comments behind your back, draftees. What's up? Freaking hippies. Oh, offset hippies. Yeah. Real hippies were not having it. And then whatever term got stuck with being real hippies, time to pass the torch. If it was like that. Uh, Another batch. Um, so having it. Good luck, folks. You want to know why? Because you're asking me for lectures. Because if I gave you the information you're asking for, because it's foreign. So, all right. Um, Not forgetting the flu virus, and common colds that can turn into pneumonia. The understanding that draftees, you have to look at yourself as an individual. All right. Look to yourself as an individual. All right. And isolate the understandings in your brain that mean what it is you want to do of what it is I say because you know it's right. All right. You just sort of stuck because of differences. Uh, you're all civilians wrong. All right. It means you're supposed to be dependable to act a civilian way, not uh, um, well, while your scenario might have been low budget, right? It would still have be cause for looking at, right? And it gets in the way. You're the civilian. You're supposed to be able to speak up and do all these things. And you see, the police aren't rounding you up as a whole with that last one, knowing the protest is illegal. All of you could have been, or can't be, because there's too many of you, rounded up. That's why I said I wanted the 200, at least a couple hundred to 300, um, uh, uh, on top, to so I can manage police with words before they go forget and lose it, and all of them are sitting there thinking there's going to be a riot on their hands if they don't show they got a fight on their hands, to the people, right? Stupid fucking shit, right? All right. All you have to do is be vocal to where I am of where there's a checkpoint, to see if everything is okay. Leo, right? Some people not listening about there are some kids in that area or something, watching because they were in transit or whatever, right? And whatever is going on, that's not etiquette, whatever, anything, right? You let me do the talking and just everyone will just freaking, and you follow the understanding. All right, I'll have my main point at the front, All right, and then go to wherever there are problems around the group. All right, um, if the scenario is coming at us. All right, and no one's trying to get out of control these days. Remember, so if you delegate the situation that way, all right, or have something set up so the front man doesn't have to keep running around. Those of you where I can't be, all right. Like you delegate together what will be said so you know what will happen, and by the time things start happening, the whole mob knows to subdue the problem, whether it's inboardly or outboardly, and it's okay. Those that end up going, all right, those of you that you end up being subdued, just be like, oh man, okay, I didn't know, and then just be like, okay, until I have to understand. When I understand and you know it, I can come back in there, and because it won't happen again, because you'll know I know. All right, it's that simple. All right, if they're not getting it, all right. I got easiest of money there ever was, and it's the liberation of Earth. All right. So as you see, what you can do, bank owners, is take Leo for example. How they didn't go around messing people up in like packs on scenario. You know what I'm talking about, though, right? Like their level of situation didn't go to that level, right? And there has to be secretaries that understand this isn't dangerous, so you can bypass them. Your those of you the those of them that you expected to have something like this done for someone that come along with any title as savior, as long as they meet savior. I don't care if they're calling everybody flat out the N word, or meaning they're retarded, trying to trick them into being retarded, or there's nothing bad coming of it. I'm saying, the story is so. Um, yeah, I had to wash my hands, and I didn't want it to get wet. Hear the crow from that distance? Ah, 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 ah. Really? First time I thought of it too. There ain't no kids around either, so yeah. So when you see a symbol like this, it means support your Florida State college. All right. Oh, because this is not the Florida State College. Eh, they don't need funding these days. Mm. sweet. I've got almost a whole nother cup left of Joe coffee. Joe, they named it. And then Potato, right? Poe was probably because they were announcing their poor to begin with before it got adopted as Potato finally, right? Um, uh, no, anybody missing cues doesn't miss the outline, the outlook of the horizon. All right. Make sure to uh, write that down to remind yourself. I even got people that would have been haters had I been some sort of taker, take of the girls, right? Um, and then, but no, just to write down the difference I told you to begin with, not the example. All right. So draftees, you have to come to look at yourself. All right. And come to look to yourself about what it is you need to sit there and rationalize out in order for you to go and do what you know is right. Okay, you're the civilian position. All right. Um, there's something to be said to checking into a local militia of mine and looking for the walk through. Like, they'll be part of a group, and so don't expect a party or nothing since I didn't get one. Circumstances, and these aren't the days. Get right to work is what you want to do, anyways, right? So, um, later on, there'll be plenty of cake and ice cream. You know what time it is. And I meant what I said when I legalized it. Cake and ice cream, yes. Yes. Hell yes. No soup for you. Oh, dirty bastard. All right. Looking to yourself, right? Staying with that information, all right? Resorting to your morning wake up note as, all right, needed throughout the wherever it fits into your build up for throughout the day, right? Since you're not going to take the, original understanding I had, which would have been safe too because of what I put out there, right? Oh man, so you can sip on these things, right? And in a way that it doesn't get on the outside. Did a little bit there. Beautiful. Not enough to build up. All right, maybe after the third or fourth, but remember, I'm a professional. The third or fourth giveaway. So, looking to yourself, draftees, right? And which was 100% of enough for you to. All right. Also, now we're working that you have to look and act like civilians. You're the person that goes to a restaurant, uh, goes out drinking regularly throughout the week because, right, the new days. Otherwise, it would have been go home to drink with the missus after dinner with the missus, right? It would have been drinking, etc. Right. So you have this regular life in public as an individual who does not worry because they know they are the individual that when they can run, they run. Otherwise, it's getting to being able to move in a crowd, all right, which is going with the crowd, all right. Why do I make sound like I'm making it rougher? Because there's a past and a build up to it that it will not be in any way, shape, or form. So your realizations that I've given you now, uh, quote to repeat, draftees, bank owners. All right. I met the phrase of this side to bring it to right, and there wasn't one. There was setting dumpsters on fire, right? So, all right. So your brain is has been doing all these things for you, draftees. Allow yourself to be carried and sit in the things that mean what it is you know better without having to rationalize it out. All right, just sit there and let it set in your brain, so you see it regularly, and eventually you'll take to it. All right, it's one of the but it's the all right. That is right. Oh, it fell over. All right. Well, um, I'm probably gonna shut this and go to the restroom in a second or quicker. Those of you with the board, right? You have to take what it is I'm telling you. What the fuck, right? Else could it be? I'm saying, um, what the like, so, um, you have that core understanding of life, right? And it's not trying to be manipulated, just allowing you to be whom you want, right? Sooner, like we're in this version of still natural evolution, which is filthy. Remember to, unless you gave me that money, wash your hands regularly. All right. I got some leg, something. Uh, you bring a pair of them speedos, right? That'll at least sort of fit, right? And then, you know what time it is, baby, 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 baby. Well, I tell you what. It's time for a shot. Some cactus juice. Oh my god, I got the bong here too. Yay. Old school style. Hey, I want those of you that eat, I used to smoke some smoking ass regs, bro. Circle and 0 and 100%. You should smoke out, bro. All right. Oh, and I meant what I said. If you can find seeds to them, and if anything, sell them back to where. Try and find whom will go back up the channel if it's not affordable, and probably not that they need money still. Hey, I'll be around to hook it up. I'll do that whole line from who brought it into the grove to whom you got it from, right? We'll have dinner. Cause you light up my life. Thank you, thank you very much. Hey. Here we go. I'm a little baby. Yep. I'll agree with you. Marijuana bone, yeah. So looking within yourself, draftees. All right. Allow those emotions that might be corny, I speak of, to set in as reality for the situation. All right, you other draftees, you heard what I just said. So you have to. Well, they're under just high on life, probably not taking heed of what I say. All right, you gotta freaking focus in order to. You gotta sit there in the information. All right. The insanity. I can do better. Hold on, I'm trying to get it out. Oh shit. I have to stop. All right, so let me branch off of what I've given. Let me see if I can get away with that. A fly! It's a fly! I'm going to use the restroom. I'll be back.